The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. The weekend where 4 teams gets cut down to 2 here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and
maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it, opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Javon Dexter escorted him to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play, and it's good enough for a New York first down. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Love out of the shotgun. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Lat McConkey with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. What a hit, and the ball's loose.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Motioning left is their running back. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Running for it, here's Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
First down throw, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And in, touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets drive out to an early 14-0 lead. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. From the 29. He's on the move. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
He's got it over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 8. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Cut by the open man. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It is cut left side. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Malik Hooker with the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings them to 3rd down. They're throwing it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Coach should get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Throwing on first down, Love. That's Metcalf running the slant. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short pass brought in. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Love. It's into the hands of White. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Jets with a 2nd and 7. From the 27. Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Rolling left, buying some time. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Still sticking with the passing game. Flush down out to his left. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins chop some of the lead off before the half. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's Pacheco again. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Love from the gun. Pacheco hauls it in. He's got to gain a 6 there. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
That throw finds Kmet. And they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. Space to the left. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Give them a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 38. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. He's going to throw this one. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he got this close to midfield before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series. Dolphins 14.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it again. Rolling into enemy territory. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Buys time, rolling right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Offense up to the line fast. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Right on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. It's close, but... oh, yes! The Dolphins got it back! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Running is Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Dolphins have some new life in the 4th. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Throwing now from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Jets get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets with a 10-point advantage. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They run with Pacheco. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Everly's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they'll try to build on that big stop. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to the air here. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From midfield now. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close.